Hey you guys, and welcome back to Lipstick Week. I hope you're enjoying it so far and finding it helpful. Today is going to be another swatch and review. I'm pretty sure these are new. I saw them in Superstore and I'm like, I've never seen these before. This line from Revlon has existed in the past, but I don't think in this exact formula. So I'm pretty sure these are new. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to be reviewing and swatching the Revlon Ultra HD Hyper Matte Lip Mousse. I am a little bit of a mess right now. It's been a really long day and I'm kind of tired. I'm wearing like the sweatshirt that I wear in like every single video because I need to get new sweatshirts. My hair's greasy and it's been a very long day. This is going to be very similar to all my other review and swatch videos. I will review the product for you, give you guys my opinion, and then I will swatch the shades on my lips as well as on the back of my hand. I will leave the timestamp for when the swatches are on the screen as well as in the description bars, so check that out if you want to skip the review. And let's just go ahead and get started. First of all, I got a new light. This is a Himalayan salt lamp. My coworker has one at work and she just like inspired me to get one. It's supposed to affect the energy in the room and I just really like the way they look as well. So I have my salt lamp in the background. I moved my candle onto this side, and really sad story about this plant. I repotted it today and I think I broke it. I think I broke the stem. It's not sticking together and it's kind of leaning, like it's tilting. I'm really nervous about it because it's huge and I really hope I didn't break it or kill it. If it suddenly disappears from my videos, it's because it's dead. I do have 4 shades to share with you guys today. I tried to pick a range of colors so that I can kind of test them across the board and see how they look. The packaging, they do all look the same, but I did try to get a wide variety of colors to share with you. If you guys have tried the regular Revlon matte liquid lipsticks that look exactly like this, you'll realize that these are a completely different formula. These ones are way more powdery looking. They're very matte looking on your lips. There's no shine to them at all, which I do really like because they're so matte looking. They do look a little dry. They don't dry out my lips. They're actually very comfortable to wear. They don't dry out my lips at all, but they just have that look of dryness to them. I think it's that powderiness. So if you're not into the whole powdery lip look, then I don't think you'll like these. I personally love powdery lips. It's been a theme for me lately. I just love powdery matte lips and I love blotted lips and anything that just looks kind of like effortless on your lips. I've been really into those lately. I haven't tried these, but I've heard that they're quite similar to the NYX soft matte lip creams. I've never tried those, so I don't know, but they definitely have that moussiness to them. They don't dry down completely like a liquid lipstick. They'll definitely transfer. Like as you can, ignore that stamp, but as you can tell, they definitely transfer so they don't dry down completely, which obviously is because it's a mousse, but I also think it's helping keep the lip product comfortable on your lips. Like I said earlier, they don't feel uncomfortable at all. They don't feel tight or drying. They don't crack my lips. They're really nice formula actually. I personally really like them, and I didn't like the regular Revlon liquid lipsticks. Those ones, I don't know, I never really got into those, but I do really like this formula. I don't understand what they mean by hyper matte. They're definitely very matte, if that's what they were implying. There's no shine to them whatsoever, so maybe that's what they meant by hyper matte. They do apply a little bit streaky, so you kind of have to layer them on. The colors are very bright and bold, but they are a little bit streaky. Despite that, I do think that they're decently pigmented. I do really like the formula of these. The one thing that isn't super great is the staying power. It's not bad. These definitely last a long time. I think it's just when you eat, they fade away in the middle a little bit. Not terribly. Like I've had worse experiences with other drugstore liquid lipsticks where they look disgusting after you eat. These ones don't look that bad. Like they kind of wear away in the center, but it's not super noticeable. They don't fade gross, which I really appreciate because it means you don't really have to reapply them after you eat unless you want to get like the full color back. So I'm kind of okay with it. Really the only thing I feel like they could improve is the wear time. Oh, and the applicator. I really dislike this applicator. It's the strangest, like I've never seen an applicator like this before, but it's got this like curved edge. It's kind of pointy. It comes to like a little bit of a rounded point, but it just feels so small. It's not soft. I honestly think the applicator is what's causing the lipstick to apply streaky. I feel like it's not ideal for the formulation of this. I don't know, the applicator sucks. I don't like the applicator. It just doesn't apply the product very well, and it's not the easiest to use. They are a thicker formula. They're definitely like a moussey lipstick, but they don't feel thick or heavy on your lips. They feel very light and pillowy. Like I honestly don't feel like I'm wearing a lipstick right now, even though I'm wearing like a very bold one. So that's a huge bonus for me. I love wearing makeup products that I can't tell I'm wearing makeup products. I think that's kind of all I have to say about these lipsticks. They're decently priced. I think they were like $9, I want to say. There's only 5.9 milliliters in here. Maybelline ones only come with 5 milliliters. I'm not like a fan of Revlon in general. I don't really own a ton of Revlon products. Actually, now that I think about it, I feel like I don't own any Revlon products, except for like I did try out their foundation recently, but I don't know. It's not a brand that I go for. I think their prices are pretty expensive here in Canada, and I don't know, I don't really trust their products that much. They never seem to work out for me, but I do like these liquid lipsticks, and I would definitely recommend them if you guys are into that soft, powdery matte lip trend that's kind of happening right now. That sums up the review. I want to go ahead and give you guys the swatches. I have a huge pimple right here that's disgusting and I hate it. Let's ignore that. And also my lips have been really like flaky lately. It's nothing to do with the lipstick. It's just lately my lips have been really dry. I think I haven't been drinking enough water, so just kind of ignore the way they look. I have worn these when my lips were not dry and they looked great. Just ignore how dry my lips look and the pimple. So this first color is called 850 Scorpion Red. I love this shade. I think this is so much fun. It's so bright and vibrant. It's kind of like that orangey, bright red shade. I really, really like it. I think it's going to be beautiful in the spring and the summertime. It's actually, I think it's one of my favorites. I kind of have two favorites. This is definitely one of them. I feel like I'm going to wear it a lot. I think it works well with my skin tone and it's a lot of fun. I don't have a color in my collection that's exactly like this. It's almost like a neon orange red. I really like it. If you're into these types of colors, definitely give this one a try. So this next one is my other favorite from the ones I've tried, and this is 825 Spice. I knew this was going to be a favorite. I specifically chose it because I knew I would love the shade. It's right up my alley. I love these types of brownish nudes with a little bit of like mauve to them. It did swatch a little bit streaky, but you can't really base things off swatches, of course, because you have to see how it applies on your lips. And I think this one applies a little bit more opaque than Scorpion Red. I didn't mention it in the review part, but these do have a scent to them. It's a very sweet scent. I actually don't like it. I think it's too sweet. My sister, she tried these as well, and she really likes the smell and the taste, but I prefer lip products that don't taste or smell like anything. So if you're sensitive to scents, I don't think you would like this one. It's definitely that sickly sweet scent. You can't really smell it or taste it once it's on your lips, but during the application, you definitely can. This shade is Stunning. I feel like it's going to be that perfect everyday shade for me. I really, really like it. This is probably like my most favorite. I think this one is my most favorite, and then Scorpion Red comes in second just because I feel like I'll wear Spice more often. This next shade is in 810 Sunset, and this is kind of like a corally pink. It's definitely more pink. I thought it was going to be more coral when I was looking at swatches before I purchased, but on me it pulls a lot more pink. I do like it. I think it's going to be a fun one to wear in the spring and the summer months. It's just not a color that I usually wear, so it feels weird on me. I don't think I like how it looks quite so much. This one is also quite opaque. It's not super streaky or anything. It doesn't take as many layers. It's kind of similar to Spice, I guess. It's not as streaky as Scorpion Red. I like it. It's not one of my favorites. This last one is called 805 100 Degrees. I picked this one because I wanted a more red color. It looked red online, but it's not quite as red as I thought it was going to be. I'd say this is more of a pinky red. This one though, the formula is I think the best. It's the creamiest. It seems to have a thicker consistency that makes it a little easier to apply. It's the least streaky out of all of them, and it does last a really long time as well. I feel like it lasts a little bit longer than the other ones. Not my favorite color. Like I don't really like these types of reds. Like I either go really like rosy nude terracotta or I go really like bright. I don't know, these ones in between I'm just like not so much a fan of, but I do think this is a really pretty color and it's very opaque and rich in pigmentation. Okay, my battery is about to die, so I'm just gonna wrap up this video. I just left 100 Degrees on because it's the last one I swatched. That sums up my thoughts on these liquid lipsticks. I personally really like them. I'm not super into moussey products, but I do really like this one, so I think I'm gonna try out some more mousse-like lip products. I love the way these feel on my lips. I like the way they look on my lips. Definitely give them a try if you're into these types of lip products. I think they're worth it. Anyway, that sums up this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the rest of Lipstick Week. Don't forget to leave me questions for my Q&A if you have any for me, and I guess I will see you guys tomorrow.